Hello everybody, welcome back. It's now the 1st of April, but I'm in the middle of compiling the rest of the March wildlife camera video captures. There was so much going on in March, so back end of March, that I've ended up splitting the videos now into a week each. So I'm about to compile the third week. I hope you enjoy what's been going on. On the 7th, the fox was kind enough to take a dead jackdaw off the lawn. What's better is that he carried it past the camera so I could see. The 16th was a quiet day on the camera. All of the action took place at the bird feeder, with the pigeon cleaning up the spilled seed underneath. The last capture of the day was the local black and white cat. Once again, most of the day's action took place at the bird feeder. So far, the variety of birds has been limited to great and bluetits, dunnocks, pigeons, blackbirds, jackdaws and magpies. There are birds of prey in the area, but there are better hunting locations in the fields around the house than in the garden. The fox was back again early evening, just after 7 p.m, and then again at 8 p.m. And that finished the day. Four hours later, the fox was back in the early hours of the 18th. Late morning, the pheasant came to the garden, circling around underneath the feeder. It was back again at noon, and then at 1:30. The pheasant was lucky to clear off after that, as we had an unusual daytime visit by the fox at 2:20. Action around the bird table filled the rest of the day until the fox returned in the early evening. The fox was caught briefly passing through the wood at 3 a.m. on the 19th, but nothing else until the birds got busy at dawn. The only action was at the bird feeder for the rest of the day, with nothing else caught overnight. Not much happened on the morning of the 20th, but at noon the fox made another daytime appearance. Or should I say one of the foxes. I suspect there's actually more than one. Birds dominated the afternoon, with the smart jackdaw using its wing on a branch to stop the bird feeder from spinning around. The first capture on the 21st was a fox at 3 a.m. This is a different fox to the one we've seen before. It looks quite young, has darker ears, and was much more nervous. I think there are 3 foxes that visit the garden. A friend pointed out that one may be a female that's pregnant. One appears to have an injured left eye. I've seen it on several videos with the left eye closed up. Now there's this very nervous youngster. At 4:34, the larger fox with the good eyes returned, and that was it for the overnight visits. It would appear that the pigeons are courting, and that involves a walking race around the trees. Over several days I've seen 2, sometimes 3 pigeons racing around the woodland. In the early evening, the injured eye fox was in the wood again, taking some of the bird seed and the fat balls that fell away from the feeder. At around 9:20, the camera caught the first hedgehog in the woodland. We've seen hedgehogs in the garden before, but this is the first time we've caught one on the trail cam. The 22nd began with the blackbird on the bird table, followed by more pigeon racing. The magpie took at least 2 of the seed balls from the bird table. There was no further action until the early hours of the 23rd. One of the larger foxes was back at 1:40 in the morning, staying for around 10 minutes before moving on. The rest of the day was focused around the bird feeder. One of the foxes came back at 6:40 in the evening, but just for a brief wander around the wood before clearing off again. That was it for week 3 of March. It got really busy in week 4, and that's in the next video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.